legit.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alexander Marshall and welcome. If you are new here, hi, how are you? Don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the notification bell so every time I'm uploading a new video, you are notified. So today's makeup look I am going to be doing today. If you don't know by now, and I know you've probably heard a little bit on YouTube and TikTok and so forth, that the Sephora VIB sale is going on. I have picked up a couple of things from Sephora. I'm not done with Sephora yet because I am going to go in store and pick up a couple of things from Sephora. I placed an online order. So I will share what I picked up probably on my other channel. So if you're not subscribed to my other channel, I will link it in the cards above. That is the channel where I do a lot of vlogs and vanity talks and so forth. And I do some, from time to time, do a lot of get ready with me's and so forth. So I'm going to put that and what I've picked up, I'm going to put it on that channel, and more than likely I will put it on my TikTok. I will also link my beauty TikTok in the bottom of the description box as well. So yes, the makeup look I'm going to be bringing for you guys today, this is everything what I recommend that I think you should pick up from the Sephora during the Sephora VIB sale. So the sale did start yesterday on 10/31 for us rouge people, because I am a rouge, and it does go on, I believe, if I read that right, through November 10th, I believe. So take advantage of the VIB sale while you can. So yes, everything I'm going to be wearing today is going to be everything that I recommend for the Sephora VIB sale. So come on, let's go ahead and do this makeup look featuring products you can pick up for Sephora. As always, I do have my handy dandy mirror with me. First is primer. I have a few primers up here. I have an all-time favorite primer that I need to get yet another one of. And nobody really talks about this primer. I love this primer. This is a very good, I'm trying to say good and great at the same time. This is a very good face primer that nobody talks about. This is from Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Face Primer. I'm literally squeezing, like, I am literally, as I'm looking, it's like down here. That's all I have left of this product. Like, the last littlest of smudges left in this primer. This is a very good primer for filling in your pores and making you look really airbrushed. This is a very good primer that nobody talks about. And I need to get another tube, because I think I will be on tube number 3 or 4 or something like that, because I've gotten this multiple times. And when I like a primer, particularly a high-end primer, I stick with purchasing this primer. But nobody talks about this, and I'm not going to wear this primer today because I am saving this primer for another occasion. But this is a very good primer, and this used to be my travel primer, and from time to time I will still travel with this primer, but because I am like at the nubbest of nubs with this primer, I have not been traveling with this primer. But this is a very good primer that you can try out from Too Faced. Another primer that you can try out, I think I'm also at the nub with this. I have a mini of this. This is from Milk Makeup. This is also their mattifying primer. This is the miniature one. I need another one of these. I'm just going to let you know. Need another one of these, because I think also too I'm at the nub. Yeah, I'm at the nub with this, because this is really good. And then when I do pick this up, I'm like, ooh, I forgot how good this is. Again, very pore filling and look at you airbrush. So this is very good and keeps your oils in control as well. So I really do like this primer. But I am going to go with the OG primer itself. We are going to stick with Milk Makeup. If you have not tried the original Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, what are you doing? I have had miniatures of these and have gone through all of the miniatures. So I finally picked up a big one, and I'm just going to be honest with you, I don't know which one this is. This is the first big one. I've had so many miniature ones. I don't even know how many of the miniature ones I've gone through, because I've used it that many times, and that is just how good the primer is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the OG primer itself, the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer that almost every brand has duped is this primer. And I'm talking to you guys, and I have the driest of dry hands, and I ain't putting not the first lick of lotion on my hands. Y'all gonna have to excuse my dry hands, y'all. I'm so sorry. Y'all gonna have to excuse my dry hands. I just picked up my son from college, and now he is gone in my car. He had to go to work. But if you have not tried, I know some people have probably just went on with the dupes, like the one from e.l.f. Maybelline has one. CoverGirl has one. If you have not picked up the original OG Milk Makeup Hydro Grip itself, you are missing out. Yes, I know it is very pricey, which is why they have the dupes. But when I tell you this is really, really good, and this does grip your makeup. The dupe that I do wear a lot lately, believe it or not, I did wear the e.l.f. Power Grip. That one is a really good one. I also have the Power Grip with niacinamide. I have that one. But now I'm starting to see why y'all like that Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. Now I see why y'all like that Grippy Serum Primer. I see why y'all like the Grippy Serum Primer. That is very, very grippy. It does remind me of this primer from Milk Makeup, and of course it's less expensive. But if you want to try the OG itself during the Sephora VIB sale, this would be a great time for you to try it out during the time of this VIB sale. This is just one I've just re-upped on so many times, and the primer is just that good. It's just sometimes you want to go back to the OG itself where it originated from. So yes, if you have not tried it out and you've always wanted to try it out, but you've always tried out the different dupes because you didn't want to spend the cash for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, during this VIB sale at Sephora, this is a good time for you to try it out. And I believe for Rouge it's 20% off. So yeah, I saved money because I did place my order online. I placed my order already, but I am going to also go in store as well. So again, try out the OG itself, the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. All right, next is foundation. I have a few foundations up here that I do recommend, and I'm actually being honest with you, I think I know which foundation I am going to go with. I think I know what I'm going to go with today, and this will be a good time for you to pick up these foundations. Again, very pricey, but during the VIB sale, this is a perfect time for you to pick it up. The first one, I retried it recently, and I'm really back wearing it again, and I really do like it. This is from Estee Lauder. It's the OG Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I initially didn't like it, but I've since been wearing it again lately, and I really do like this. I do like it now. I do like it. And I have been wearing it with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. That concealer is good, but you have to work real fast with that concealer because that concealer does dry down pretty fast. So this is one recommendation I'm giving you is Estee Lauder. Another one, I almost picked this up to wear, which is the HD Skin Foundation from Makeup Forever. This is really good. This is really good. This is really good. I really do like this. I really do like this foundation. I have had this foundation for the longest time. Hadn't too long opened it recently and been in love with it ever since. So this is another really good foundation that you could try out during the Sephora VIB sale. Another one that I, again, just recently opened and realized when I wore it finally, this is good. This is the Forever Hydra Nude Foundation from Dior. This is another really good foundation. Again, another pricey foundation, but again, really good for you to use during the Sephora VIB sale. But the foundation I have settled on today, this is the I actually have another one that I've been wearing too. That's also good that I need to say. This is the foundation from Urban Decay. This is another good one. Again, had it forever and just wore it, and I went, ooh, I see why y'all like this foundation. And then it's a Face Bond foundation. The shade I'm in is if you can see, it's number 32. Yeah, now it's self-setting, but it's not self-setting enough where I don't use powder, because I still will use a setting powder to set my face. But I have decided to go ahead and go with the Patrick Ta foundation. This is a lightweight, light to medium coverage foundation. I am not a full coverage foundation girly. I like light coverage, and this is exactly what this is. So we're going to go in with Patrick Ta today. I know this foundation is a little expensive. I know it's expensive. It's very expensive. I know it's expensive. But during this sale, this is the perfect time for you to get this little foundation. Now, I am going to shake it up a little bit. But yes, this is a light coverage foundation. I think it's like a little hair up. I don't know what shade I have. If I can find the shade, I'll put the shade in the bottom of the description box. Because I want to say this foundation is like $68, I think. And this is also, I just realized too, I forgot. I hadn't worn it in a while. This foundation is very runny. And you got to work a little fast with this foundation. But I do like the fact that this is a light coverage foundation. Now, if you want to build it, you can. This is a buildable foundation. I don't like to build it up too much. Again, I'm not into super full coverage foundations. Now, I do have some full coverage foundations that I do know how to make work. So again, with the very pricey price tag of this foundation from Patrick Ta, go ahead, again, doing the Sephora VIB sale and try this out and save you a little coin doing the sale. Next is concealer. I have a couple of concealers that I do recommend for you to wear that I think it's really good. The first one, I just talked about it and I have it up here. This is, again, from Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Concealer. This does dry down really fast, like I said before. But I think I'm going to put this concealer on. This is the HD Skin Concealer from Makeup Forever. I'm going to put this concealer on. This is a really good concealer. This concealer is really good. And I've had this forever and a day. Finally opened it and I went, ooh. I've been missing out. I think they have an updated formula of this, but try out their concealers. Their concealers are really good. Just like the foundation, I went, I had this foundation all this time and I never opened it and realized how good this was. But I shouldn't be surprised because the other foundation that they had, I liked that one as well. I had to end up tossing that one out because it had expired. But this concealer is really good. So try it out. Again, I know their products can get a little pricey, but this is a perfect time doing the VIB sale that you can pick up their products. But this concealer is really good. I really do like it. I do like this concealer with the foundation from Makeup Forever, like I said before, but this is good. This is really good. Another, a couple of other concealers I would recommend. I have it in the back. Of course, the multi-use sculpting concealer from Too Faced. That is my current travel concealer. And then my OG, the original Pro Filter concealer from Fenty Beauty. Oh, I have gone through a couple of tubes of that. I ran out and I have since picked up the other concealer from Fenty. I'm trying to like it. A lot of y'all like it. It's okay. It's not the way I like the Pro Filter concealer, but I know a lot of people didn't like that Pro Filter concealer. So during this VIB sale, this will be a good time for you to pick up those concealers as well. But yeah, the one from Too Faced, I travel with that concealer everywhere I go. All right, so this is what our base is looking like so far with the primer, foundation, and concealer. For those of you that are new to my channel, I do set my face twice. This is a brand new favorite. I haven't brought it to you on the channel yet. I'm going to talk about it now because when I tell you this is so good. This is so good. This is the Brightening Powder from Fenty Beauty. The shade I have is Banana. Y'all, here is what it looks like. I have been loving this for setting my face. I do know they have a white one and I do know they have the pink one, but I went with the banana shade. I love it. I have been wearing this and wearing this and wearing this and wearing this and wearing it. I love this powder so much. What I do is I pat it in, and as you can see, it's been very much so used. I pat it in. I do take out some of the excess and I just press it into my skin where I have put my concealer. I am also putting it on my eyes to set the concealer that's on my eyes as part of my eyeshadow base. Look at that. It is so brightening and it's so good. And I'm just, again, just going to press it into the skin. Just so. The noise you hear, I have my dishwasher running. So I'm just gonna take that and I set it. This is really, really good. And if you're also looking for something to brighten, this is really, 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 really good. I am beginning to put a little bit of a dent into this powder. I'm gonna put that again up here and set again where that concealer is. And also helps with my reverse contour. This is so good. This, look, see? This is so good. So if you have not picked up this brightening powder from Fenty Beauty, you need to pick this up. And of course, during the Sephora VIB sale, this is a good time to pick it up so you can save you a little money. All right, for the rest of my face, any questions? Any questions? This Easy Bake Press Powder from Huda Beauty is awesome. I have used it so much. Yeah, it looked kind of ugly looking. Yes, I have put a dent into this powder. The shade I have is Cinnamon Bun. What I do is, again, just take my powder, dip it in here, and then I just press it on my face to set the remainder of my face. And I love it. Absolutely 100% love it. Press, 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 press into my skin to set the rest of my face. And this is literally like my go-to powder to pick up. Absolutely love it. So if you don't want to go the loose powder route and you want to do a pressed powder, this is from Huda Beauty. This is really, really good. Next is bronzer. I'm not gonna go in with a regular bronzer, but there are some contours / bronzers that I do recommend that you can check out. What I'm beginning to like a little bit, it is the contour stick from LYS. I'm beginning to like it a little bit. It is very much so very loose, and it gets to me, it can get a little out of control, but I do really like it, and it blends into the skin really, really well. I also tried the one from Fenty Beauty. The one I haven't worn it in a while. The one from Coconati, the shade Coconati is really, really good. And I also lately have been picking up the foundation powder, also from Fenty Beauty. People tend to forget about that foundation powder from Fenty Beauty, but I do wear that. I had recently picked it up, and this is also really, really good. But I have been going in with my HD powder foundation from Makeup Forever. I have been dipping into this quite a bit. This is what it looks like, and it does come with a pad. I don't use the little pad in here. I just take it. I kind of use it as like setting the remainder of my face / like contour if you want to. And all I do is I just take it and I just buff it into my skin. This is pigmented. I will tell you to be careful with it because this is pretty pigmented. So if you're not looking for so much pigment, don't dip into it too much. And it does help with setting the rest of my face as well. Next is blush. This is a blush I have been picking up a lot lately and I've been wearing. This is the powder blush from Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty have very pigmented blushes and you need to be careful of their blushes. The shade I have is Grateful. That's the shade I have. I've been wearing this a lot and I've been wearing it with my Sephora Collection dual-sided brush. Pick this brush up. Go ahead and pick this up because this is really, really good. This is very, very pigmented, so you do need to be careful with it. I just take it and I just dap it a little bit. Just need a little bit, and then a little bit of this blush does go a very long way. There it is. That is what it looks like. This is a very red blush. Another blush you can try out, I'm going to tell y'all now, you need to have a light hand with this blush. This is the Blush Duos from Patrick Ta. The shade I have is She Left Me on Red. That one from She Left Me on Red, you got to be very, very careful with this blush. But this is also a very good blush as well. Hi. Yeah. You know, this is laundry in there too. Hi, baby.
Love you.
Love you too. Next is eyeshadow. Okay. It's a mini eyeshadow palettes that you can try out doing a Sephora VIB sale. I'm going to recommend one of two because they're very, very pricey. And this is the perfect time to try out these eyeshadow palettes while the Sephora sale is going on. And this is one I do dip into a lot lately. This is the Master Mattes eyeshadow palette from Mega by Mario. Yes, as you can see, it's very dirty because I have been wearing it. This is the All Mattes eyeshadow palette. And this is what the Master Mattes looks like. And as you can see, I have dipped into a few of them, but it's been a minute since the last time I wore eyeshadow because lately I have not been into an eyeshadow mood for some reason. I have not been in a mood for eyeshadow. And then sometimes I would put bronzer in my crease, and I haven't been into that either lately. Let's see, let me find a brush. You know what, I'm going to use this small end of the brush. I am going to go in this shade right here. I am going to put all of this on my crease. And as you can see how pigmented this eyeshadow is, this is a very pigmented eyeshadow palette and very, very good. The other eyeshadow palette I will recommend, try out the eyeshadow palettes from Patrick Ta. His Major Dimension palettes are really, really good. My favorite one is the Major Dimension 3 because that is an all matte eyeshadow palette. That is a very good eyeshadow palette. And lately I have been going back and forth between this palette and the Patrick Ta palette. So see how that eyeshadow is? See how pigmented that eyeshadow is? It is a very pigmented eyeshadow palette. All right, on my lid, I am going to go in, let's try this shade out. This shade right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my lid because I don't know, something about an all matte eyeshadow look. I have been really liking the all matte eyeshadow look lately. So what I do is I just take it and I just pat it onto my lid like that, just like that. So I'm just gonna take that color again and I'm just gonna tap it again. This is a very pigmented palette, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this eyeshadow palette is 50 bucks. So take advantage of these eyeshadow palettes while the Sephora sale is going on, and again, save you some money so you wouldn't be paying 50 bucks for an eyeshadow palette. I want to say I got this eyeshadow. Did I get this eyeshadow palette from the last VIP sale? I don't remember. I want to say I did get this from the last VIB sale. I think that's why I got this, because I think I got it while it was on sale. Who got time to be paying all that money? Nobody got time for that. So what I'm going to do is take what I used, and then I'm just going to combine the two shades together so it can look more put together. Next is setting spray. If you don't try that one size setting spray, what you doing? Try the one size setting spray. That's where I plan on going into the store on next week, doing the sale to pick up they have the gift set of the travel size one and the big one from one size. Try it out. It is so good. Yes, it's very perfumey. It is very perfumey, but this is like hairspray for your makeup. I have a smudge left, which is why I'm not going to use it today, but I am going to use this setting spray. Again, this has been duped by e.l.f. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Setting Spray. This is a very good hydrating setting spray. I already had it up here, so I might as well go ahead and wear it. I don't like how that sprayed out. I've had it for so long, the sprayer doesn't really, there it is, work very well because it was just like going straight all up into my face. But yeah, this is a very, look, it got all over my mirror. But this is a very good hydrating setting spray. Again, the dupe for it is from e.l.f. and you have to shake it up. But this is a very good setting spray. Again, take advantage while the Sephora VIB sale is going on. I did not bring a mascara up here. I do have a few recommendations for mascara. The mascara I always wear is the waterproof version of the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. I do wear that one. And another good mascara is from Fenty Beauty. That mascara is also really, really well. I did not bring a mascara up here, and I'm not going to go up back there and run and get one because the mascara I have up here, it's drugstore, and I'm not wearing it because it's not fitting for this. I can't talk today. It's not fitting for this video to have a drugstore mascara up here. All right, last but not least, lip. Y'all look, it's so many lip products from Sephora that you can try out. One of my favorites is the Makeup Forever lip pencil in the shade Limitless Brown. This is a drugstore lip liner I have on. I'm not going to show that. But that one from Makeup Forever is good. I may need to get a backup. I'm gonna have to get a backup because I'm running out of that. Another good lip liner is the one from the Sephora collection. I have that one from the Sephora collection. That is so creamy, and the dry down on it, once it's dried down, it doesn't budge. It is really, really good. As far as lip products, oh my goodness, I finally tried the Summer Fridays lip oil and iced coffee. Love it. Absolutely love it. That is a banger. But this lip product, I forgot I had it and then forgot how good it is. This is from Makeup by Mario. I forgot I had this. This lip gloss. I forgot I had this and I wore it again. I went, ooh, I forgot how good this is. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's glossy. Ooh, I forgot I had this from Makeup by Mario. I had gone into my collection. I went, ooh, I haven't worn this in a while. But I was cleaning out I was decluttering a lot of my makeup and realized I had this. This is so good. And I forgot how good this is and really, really pigmented. Is this a gloss? I think this is a gloss or a matte. I forgot what this is. But this is from Makeup by Mario. Yes, this is so good. Look how good this is. So again, if you want to take advantage of the Sephora VIB sale, pick this up or any of the other products that I have recommended for you guys for today during the Sephora VIB sale. Again, the sale started on yesterday and it goes through November 10th. So please take advantage while you can for the Sephora VIB sale. Check everything out. So here is my final look featuring products that you can pick up for the Sephora VIB sale. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.